Hello everybody. In this series, Fishers of Men, I finally got the time to get out on my boat. So I'm on the boat today, and as a Christian, I may be a fisher of men, but I'll tell you one thing, I'm not a catcher of fish today. It's fishing a new place, so I don't know much about it. So no real expectations. But this is the fourth video in our 66 videos, going one verse for each book of the Bible. And today, oh, there's one. Oh, hey. Yeah. First fish of the day, and literally that's the first time I turned on the camera. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'll bring him on in here. Got me a bass there. Anyway, this is the fourth in our series of 66. And let me show you this bad boy here. He's got a little teeth. How's that right there? Not bad little bass. Anyway, where were we? So looking at, not a bad little guy. Looking at numbers, if we were to give out, you know, in high school, sometimes they have the most likely to succeed, most likely to this and that. If I had to give numbers a most likely or an award for the Bible, it might be the most boring book. I'm telling you. Am I allowed to say that? I think it's okay. All right, I had to restart the video there. Honestly, though, that was the first fish of the day after being out here for an hour and a half, 2 hours, just as I started filming this. So, woohoo, baby. Anyway, numbers. If I had given it an award, and if I'm honest, I would say I would give it the most boring book award. Many a I'm going to read the whole Bible in a year. Commitments have died in the book of Numbers. While there is some stuff in there, oh, I almost got another one. While there is some good stuff in there, it can get kind of boring, especially because it goes to the census and it counts the Israelite people, and this tribe had that, and that tribe had this, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, in finding a verse that I was going to go with, I ended up finding Numbers 23:19. And what it says is, God is not a human that he would lie. God is not a human being that he would change his mind. And this is pretty important in today because it's extremely difficult to trust people. Many of us have trusted people over the years and been burned by that, honestly, and had people let us down, people stab us in the back. It's difficult. It's difficult to try, you know, even if we're honest, as youth, some of us times it's difficult to trust parents because maybe they've let you down. They do the best they can, but sometimes they let you down. And so it's difficult to trust. The awesome thing about God is that he doesn't change his mind. He never lies. And so we can trust him. He's someone we can trust. And that's helpful when we're trying to read the Bible and learn about how he would have us live, and also about all the promises he's made. There is not a promise he has made that has not come true. He doesn't lie. When he makes a promise, he sticks to it. And there's been lots of different promises that almost seemed impossible. Abraham and Sarah, they were like 100 years old, really old. And God promised them they were going to have a baby. And that seems crazy, but they did. And that's just one of many, many promises in the Bible. And then we jump forward to Jesus and the promise of eternal life. We can believe that. We can believe that because we know God tells the truth. He's somebody we can trust in. So what does that mean? What does it mean that we can trust God? A few different things. One is we can believe his promises, which is very, very good. Another one is we can talk to him. Everybody needs somebody they can trust that they can talk to. For some people, it's a close friend. Maybe it's a youth minister. Maybe it's sometimes it's a teacher, another adult. Sometimes it's your parents, although sometimes that can be difficult, let's face it, because they're your parents. But everybody needs somebody that they can talk to. And again, humans make mistakes, and so we have to look at it that when you trust somebody, there is a chance that they could let you down. But in prayer and in the wonderful things that God has in store for us in our relationship with God, we can trust him. And in fact, we have to trust him and believe in everything in his word. So, nope. Anyway, that would be my encouragement for us in this video, is that even when it seems weird, like I don't understand why God would have me go through this situation. I've had things in my life that have been like that. Like, God, if you're there, why don't you show up and stop this? But we just have to trust him that he can work through even the most difficult of times and make us more like Jesus, make us more like him. I hope you're actually going through these videos. Again, they're short. This one looks like it's going to go about 6-7 minutes at the most. Just take a little time in your day. Most of the time, they're not that exciting. Today, we got a fish, though, but I'm going to continue on this Fishers of Men series. Next time will be Deuteronomy, and we'll just continue on through the Bible. There's so many good verses throughout the Bible, and it's important to read it. It's important to get these little tidbits, and so I think that's it for today. We'll see you next time with Deuteronomy.